I'm Hunter, I'm 24 years old, and I'm an able employee at CraveABLEs. It was my very first paycheck. I felt very accomplished getting it, and I bought a guitar. I have always wanted to get a guitar and to teach myself to play it. People should come to CraveABLEs to get ice cream, because you're not only getting ice cream, you're helping people with disabilities to have a job.
A lot of times people refer to those with disabilities as their disability or their label. So that autistic kid or that boy that has Down syndrome. We don't focus on the disability here. We focus on their hundreds of abilities. They have one disability. They have many abilities, and so we want to showcase those abilities, so we capitalize ABLE to let all the customers know that here they are able, and that's what we're going to show.
All right, what color is next?
Dark blue.
Dark blue, good choice. Good job.
I was a special education teacher in the adaptive high school curriculum for 7 years. A lot of my students were approaching aging out, so that's around age 22. One of the things that we talk about with parents and our students is what are they going to do once they leave high school? They face a lot of barriers with trying to find employment just because they do have different needs or levels of support they may need. And so it just broke my heart to see students leaving high school and going and sitting at home.
Next steps before CraveABLE existed, I was completely terrified. It was one of those things where it was like, nope, don't want to talk about it, because I had no idea. My mind was in like little pieces, the 1,000 or 1,000,000 puzzle pieces that you would see, and someone would dump them on the table and tell you to put it together. And you just like, I don't even know where to begin. That was my mind.
I always knew that this was a need from my first year of teaching, but it wasn't until after I had a kid myself and I was sitting in an IEP meeting with one of my students I had for 6 years, and they had 1 more year left of high school, and their parent looked at me with tears in their eyes and they said, "What's next for my son? I fear for his future. I've had all these answers given to me through school, but now that school's over, what's next for him?" And so I said, CraveABLEs. We're going to make CraveABLEs happen so that he has a purposeful and meaningful future. When we first decided to form the nonprofit, the board said we need to raise a good amount to know that the community supports us. It was hard at first getting told, it sounds okay, or I'll support you, we'll sponsor you once you're up and running. We sat down with Cenvar, we told them our mission, our vision, what we hoped for, and they were the first business that really said, we will support you, and that helped other businesses come along and say, hey, we see Cenvar is helping you, we want to help too. And honestly, it was that time that I realized we're going to open our doors one day. Opening day was a dream. It was kind of a blur because so much was going on. At that ribbon cutting, I took a chance to be like, we've done this. We now have 25 staff members, 11 of which are our ABLE employees. They're receiving their first paycheck ever. I got to look out at their parents and their families with tears in their eyes, just so thankful and happy.
Child with Down syndrome came in and was ready to get her ice cream. When she got up to the register, she said, "Mommy, she looks like me." and one of our able employees with Down syndrome was able to serve her ice cream. And 5 minutes later, they were having a dance party in the middle of the store. And ultimately, that shows that this representation matters. We're creating a space where people come together, regardless of their abilities, to support one another.
Opening day, grand opening, it was a dream come true, not only for me, but for the whole CraveABLEs family, and we felt so blessed.
I think that our able employees, I think they love having a place to go and a place to have purpose.
My name is Gretchen Conan. I'm 45 years old. I'm an able employee. My favorite job is to eat ice cream. I do the cash registration. I put the money in and give change out. I learned how to say welcome to CraveABLEs and be nice and polite. And they all love when I give the money out.
You're doing great. Elbows. All right, here you go. Say strawberry. Right there. Since we just opened our doors in June, we've only been running for about 2 months now, and I'm so happy with where we're at. We want to continue to grow CraveABLEs. We have over 48 individuals that have filled out a job interest form wanting jobs here. As much as, we'd love to hire all 48, we can't hire all 48 right now. So because our mission is to employ so many and we want to change the lives of so many, we have both able staff and support staff. The funding of that can be a lot. One of our fears was that people would give at the beginning, but once we got up and running, they wouldn't give again, that they were just helping, get us started. So when we went back to sponsors for fiscal year 2, we're kind of holding our breath to see, are you going to continue to support, or maybe you're just helping us at the beginning.
Cenvar wants to continue to be involved with CraveABLEs because the problem isn't solved. Yes, they've got a good start, but the need is high. There's a small fraction of the people that want to work there that actually work there. They have a long waiting list. I think Taylor's ultimate goal is to open multiple locations and have more opportunities. Maybe multiple locations in this town, in this city, but eventually expanding and providing opportunities for people in other cities. And Cenvar wants to be a part of that. Our hope and desire is that the community continues to rally around and support CraveABLEs in its mission to provide opportunity for people who don't have a lot of opportunity. Boom.
Organizations and companies like Cenvar who are going out of their way to support us, it really shows that our community is bought into what's happening here and that we want people with disabilities in our community to have good quality of life.
When we were in pre-K, I was told by a speech therapist that he would never talk and that he was hopeless. And thank goodness I didn't listen to her and I kept fighting. When he comes into a room, he lights that room up. Like people are drawn to him just because it's him. He's able to spell his name, he's able to write, he's able to understand, he's able to sign, he's able to, read, answer questions. He may not do it the same way we do, but he can. No two people do things the same. CraveABLEs is like, what it really means to me is like an answered prayer.
I think that our able employees specifically know that they're part of something bigger than themselves. They're building a legacy that will continue to employ more and more people like themselves.